Hi, this is Erica. Today I want to talk just a little bit about anchoring in mindfulness. We'll go into a practice for just a few minutes, but before that, let me just share a little bit about what it means to anchor. It's kind of like your mind or your brain is a boat, and boats float away unintentionally, right? Like you don't plan on having them just float, but our minds will drift off into worry or planning, kind of an unconscious act at times. So, anchoring is something that your brain can come back to. And you're training your mind and you're training your brain, really, because there's this term called neuroplasticity, that what you practice becomes stronger. And so, if unintentionally you practice daydreaming or worrying or being impatient or being afraid, then what you're making stronger are the pathways in the mind to do that. So we're training our brains right now to be in the moment. And we absolutely need an anchor for that. Let's just go into a little bit of a practice. You can do this standing or seated with eyes closed or open. Let's begin with the anchor of the breath. You don't have to change the breath, but just right now, notice the fact that you're breathing. And then every time, and it could be quite often, like my busy mind, every time you drift away and the mind gives its attention to thinking, with a kind voice, come back to, oh, we're paying attention to breath right now. Some practitioners really like the use of breath as an anchor. But I'd also like to introduce to you sound as an anchor. So for just a moment, what is it that you hear around you? Just notice that. And that sound is happening in the moment. So when your mind gives its attention to thought, like it is well practiced at doing, just notice that sound is happening. And I'll introduce one more anchor today. It's the anchor of sensations in the body. Like the noticing that you have a body. Maybe that's the beating of your heart, or maybe that's the way you're holding your hands right now. It can be the feet on the ground, the noticing of those sensations, or your seat as you are in a chair or maybe on a meditation cushion. And so you notice right now that there's sensations and you're in a body. Any one of those three things can be your anchor. And you can choose one and sit for a minute or two, even 30 seconds, and just notice. Notice your breath. Notice sound. Or notice the sensations in the body. And so together, just take a breath in and a breath out. And for the next 30 seconds or so, just choose one of those. Breath, sound, or sensations. And if your mind drifted away, it's completely normal. You can always anchor back and remember that what you practice becomes stronger. If your eyes have been closed, you can let them gently open. Thanks for joining me today.